Many people believe that they are unique. Some people believe that these guys are a little awkward. They act like they are playing an obscure game. They want to be special, different from others. This insecurity can make people feel insecure or even resentful, leading to a difficult relationship with Sigma men. But delve into their world and you'll find a fascinating dichotomy, a combination of independence and introspection that sets them apart. Sigmas, however, don't mind being different or playing. They are true to themselves. If others can't accept it, that's none of their business. They have a strong sense of who they are and are not swayed by society's norms or pressures. It may seem strange to some, but for the men of Sigma, it's just the natural way. Unlike alpha males who try to stand out and attract attention, Sigma males don't mind being the center of attention. They are content to watch from the sidelines. This can be confusing for those who are used to seeing men compete for dominance and attention in social situations. For Sigma men, however, it's not about playing games or trying to look different. It's just their natural nature. An intricate tapestry lies within the enigmatic realm of the men of Sigma. They navigate life with a purpose and individuality that often elude others. Their reluctance to conform to societal expectations can be both fascinating and confusing, drawing admiration from some and skepticism from others. But beneath their calm demeanor lies an unwavering determination, a commitment to authenticity that remains steadfast under scrutiny. So let's embark on a journey to discover the nuances of Sigma masculinity and unravel the mysteries surrounding these fascinating individuals. They don't necessarily change their minds easily and can be hard to convince. People find the Sigma man a bit difficult because he doesn't change his mind easily. If you want him to think otherwise, you must make a strong argument with good evidence. Flattery and charm will not help him. Sigma men like facts and reasons, not just feelings or empty words. They don't follow trends or care about what society thinks is cool. This can make them stubborn, but it also means they stay true to themselves. They are hard to influence, especially if it goes against what they think is right. They can detect false intentions and not be fooled by manipulative behavior. Some may see them as threatening, but they are only protecting themselves from abuse. Others may see them as a threat. People at the top often feel uneasy around Sigma men because they don't follow the normal rules. They are not in power games or trying to climb the social ladder. They just do what is right and effective, regardless of what others think. They are not afraid to challenge the conventional way of doing things or speak up for what they believe. This may shock those who are used to checking. It is not that these men want to overthrow those in power. They just don't feel the need to follow or obey. This can create tension because it disrupts normal activities in a competitive world. They are like wolves who choose to go their own way. They are difficult to control and predict, which can be scary for managers. Their independence and refusal to follow unnecessary rules makes them stand out and attract both positive and negative attention. They can be a little hard to understand. These guys often act in unexpected ways. It's like reading a book whose story keeps changing. Just when you think you understand them, they surprise you. The reason is simple. They don't follow the same rules as everyone else. They react to situations based on what they believe and have experienced, not because they want to fit in or be liked by others. This makes them difficult to predict because their actions can be very different from what most people would do in the same situation. Adding to the challenge of understanding them is their quiet nature. They don't talk much about themselves or their plans, so it's hard for others to understand what's going on in their head. But it's not because they're trying to be cryptic or confuse people. It's just who they are. They like to keep their thoughts and feelings to themselves and don't feel the need to share too much with others. They value their privacy and don't feel the need to explain themselves to anyone. As a result, they may appear distant, but that is not intentional. They speak less and prefer to be silent. People often struggle when someone is silent. They may feel that the person is unkind or disliked. Similar feelings can arise when dealing with Sigma men, as they tend to keep quiet and take it all in. This silence can make others feel left out or confused, and wonder why Sigmas don't talk or hang up. This sometimes leads to misunderstandings or incorrect assumptions. However, it is not unkindness or indifference. They just want to keep themselves. Sigmas do not engage in gossip and talk about others behind their backs. They value privacy and believe that actions speak louder than words. Observing and analyzing situations before acting is their way, which can make them seem mysterious or aloof, but it's just the way they process information and secure their personal lives. They can be really honest. Truth is like money for Sigma, but telling the plain truth can surprise some. It's not about being mean, it's about getting straight to the point. In a world full of half-truths and lies, Sigma is like a breath of fresh air. He won't make things sound better than they are or tell you what you want to hear. He tells you the truth, even if it is not easy to hear. Some people may find this scary because they are used to hearing comforting words. But for Sigmas, honesty is the most important thing in any relationship, and they won't change it for anyone. They don't act like everything is fine when it isn't, which can be difficult for those who prefer a more refined version of the truth. Sigma's honest style isn't for everyone, but for those who like honesty, it's reassuring. When true people hear Sigma's honest words, they know that this is not an attack, but an invitation to a world where the truth unites people. They deal with their problems alone. They are like lone wolves who find strength in being alone. They don't really want help from others or need a support system to solve their problems. It is not too proud or stubborn. It's about trusting yourself. They think they can overcome challenges by themselves. They see problems as a test of their resilience and ability to bounce back. They often choose to keep their difficulties to themselves, not because they want to keep secrets, but because they feel personally responsible. They have a do-it-yourself attitude and trust their own judgment and abilities. They do not avoid responsibility or difficult situations. They face them and will surely find a solution. Every problem is an opportunity to grow and become stronger. This does not mean that they never ask for help, but only when they really need it. They like independence and independence, which makes them independent. They are good at solving problems in a world that tends to seek approval and help from others. They do not trust easily. Some people find it difficult to get along with people who are slow to trust and have only a few close friends. Because of this, they can seem a little distant or not so easy to make friends with. It might seem like you're always trying to prove yourself to earn their trust and be a true friend. It might make you feel a little out of place or uncomfortable. Connecting with them on a deeper level can be difficult. However, it's important to know that just because someone takes time to trust you, it doesn't mean they're unkind or bad. They only care about who they let into their personal life. Better, they have some really good friends than a group of acquaintances. But if they consider you a friend, you have their loyalty and support for the rest of your life. They value quality and friendship more than having many friends. They are often considered rebellious. Following the rules may seem like walking a straight line, but for some, a straight line becomes boring. They prefer to explore when they are interested in what is around the corner or over the hill. This is the path for those who don't always follow the rules. They have a rebellious streak. They don't want to break all the rules, but they question why certain rules exist. If they don't think a rule makes sense, they won't follow it just because everyone else does. They do not entertain. They just don't believe they're doing something, just because it's always been done that way. They are not afraid to question things, shake things up, and maybe even break some rules if they believe there is a better way. Some people may find this behavior annoying because they think these people are just trying to be different to get attention. But this is not the case. This rebellious spirit is not due to a desire to show off. It makes them a little unpredictable, but it also makes them a free thinker and creator. They feel most alive when they are pushing boundaries and trying new things. This mindset can lead to great success and fulfillment as long as they don't let their rebellious nature get them into trouble. Of course, here is an extended version of the outro. As we conclude our exploration into the complex world of the Sigma men, it becomes clear that their unique characteristics and steadfast principles shape not only their individual identities, but also the society in which they live. Their refusal to conform to social norms combined with an unwavering commitment to authenticity sets them apart as markers of individuality in a world that often dictates conformity. In addition, their tendency to speak out against unfairness or injustice adds another layer to their enigmatic, a person. While many may shy away from facing uncomfortable truths, Sigma rises to the challenge, fearlessly challenges the status quo and stands up for what is right. Even in the face of opposition and criticism, they remain steadfast in their pursuit of justice and fairness, being vocal champions of those whose voices would otherwise go unheard. Sigma Human embodies the very core of moral duty, commitment to the defense, the principles of justice and honesty even in the face of adversity. Their steadfast determination and unwavering commitment to the truth is a powerful reminder of the transformative impact one person can have on the world around them. So as we say goodbye to Sigma's exploration of masculinity, let's move on to the lessons learned from these fascinating individuals. Lessons of resilience, authenticity, and unwavering conviction. Because when we accept the complexity of the Sigma identity, we not only get a sense of the complexity of human nature, but also discover the profound power of individuality to shape the world for the better.